you are going to have this residue on you. The lesbian residue is what I'd like to give it a name, you know, especially.
What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Very, 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 very spicy topic. This is a very fucking spicy topic. Before we get into this video, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post another lit ass video. Make sure that you DM me at the DIAMONDLIFE888. Let me know what I should be reacting to next. Make sure you tell a friend to their Aunt your mama, to their Uncle Joe. We still a hoe. Let's get right into this video. Let's get it, man. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, the shit's gonna be spicy. Without further ado, we're gonna get into this video, okay? This is about an ex-stud now being married to a man. You gotta love who you wanna love, and it doesn't matter about your past, okay? It doesn't matter who you used to love, who you used to sleep with. It doesn't matter who had your heart. It's about who has your heart now, okay? But anyway, let's get into this video. All right, this video is by a young woman named breyonte or breyonte. We're gonna hear her out and see exactly what's going on. And yeah, let's hear from the ex-stud, now married to a man. Let's get it, y'all. Why does it sound so low?
All right.
Hope y'all can hear it.
Like I stated in the last video, you know,
soft-spoken.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
tell it like it is, baby. Let's hear it.
Go ahead and dive right in. As a continuation, you know, it's kind of like chapters in this book that I wanted.
I ain't see the first one, yo.
But you know,
I ain't see the first one.
Coming to you guys in video, and you know, some people don't really read like that anymore. I love to read, but anyway. So, ex-stud now married to a man.
Okay.
All right. So,
let's talk about
definitely, it. I want to say.
Let's talk about it.
You know, I got my hair cut. Like, I'm loving it. And to go along with this video, like, it's like perfect too. All right. So, ex-stud now married to a man. All right. So, going through my deliverance and so studs who are being delivered, you know, by the Lord, whoever's out there, understand that it just may be a thing with you too. Like, so what you're gonna have to understand is that once you are
I just want to know, delivered from what, yo? Delivered from evil, or delivered from what? That's what I want to know. Okay, delivered from what? Comment down below. Let me know, because right now I'm confused.
Delivered, you are gonna have this residue on you. The lesbian residue is what I'd like to give it a name, you know, especially
what?
You know, when you are masculine and yeah.
Huh? Is that some she got some lesbian residue on her neck, yo. You know what I'm saying? Her 3 o'clock appointment with Shaniqua, you know, left a little something on her neck. So I think that's the lesbian residue that she talking about, yo.
It's not a hickey. For whatever reason, sometimes in my body, like like things just get red and
allergies.
It just goes away.
Smallpox,
weird, but I want to
chickenpox.
Put that out there.
All right.
Because it's really bright. Wow.
Coronavirus.
Or maybe it's at the shadow. You know what? I don't know. But yeah. So you're gonna have this residue on you. All right. So the job that I'm at right now, the job that I've been working at ever since TD, and during this job, I actually got another job. So in the same field. So back in October of last year, 2020, I was working for a different company and pretty much doing the same thing, you know, that I'm doing now. And walking into this job was when, like, I really got that confirmation, like, okay, so it's not like I'm not crazy, like this is the thing, this is what's going on. So going into the second job, the vibe was cool, you know. just like this job that I'm at now, what, 99% female.
I'm gonna just say this is gonna be a controversial ass video. I'm already knowing. I'm already fucking knowing. Cause y'all already know I gotta speak my mind. I gotta tell y'all what the fuck I feel, alright? And she does not seem confident talking about this ex-studiness, alright? It just, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I will say that I respect her new lifestyle. This is the thing for me, okay, guys? Just because you turn over a new leaf and you feel like, okay, this is the way for me, doesn't mean that you gotta go bash your old lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling anybody how to tell their story. I'm just saying, if you're so happy in your new lifestyle, okay, that's great. But to say that you still got lesbian residue and all of this negative shit, bruh, like where did the need to bash the lesbian community or the LGBTQ community, where does that come from? Because it still feels like it's coming from a judgmental place. Okay, which is the reason why I really don't get into religion like that, because a lot of religion only separates and divides people. A lot of religion. I can't say all, and I can't speak for all churches and all pastors and all of that, but from what I have seen, religion separates and divides people more than it brings people together. Okay, it tells you that you shouldn't be doing that, and you should be delivered from this, and you should be delivered from that, instead of accepting, allowing people to come as they are, you know what I'm saying, to walk in their own journey and their own truth on their own path, because nobody's perfect, all right, and not judging the next person. That's just all I'm saying, but let's continue, y'all. We're only 3 minutes in, and all I have right now is lesbian residue at the top of my mind, okay, guys? Let's continue.
So this other job was 100% female, you know, so walking in there, definitely, at that job, I was able to share my testimony with really one person. I want to say, you can kind of say like 1.5. Like, I really didn't go into full detail.
1.5, okay.
Really fully sharing my testimony, I did that with one girl that was there.
Okay, all right.
And it's so weird because when I started working at that job, she was there the first night. I worked with her and I worked with another lady. And it's crazy to me because I'm like, whatever it is, I just felt like I was like led to talk to her.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Of course, I didn't share my testimony with her the same night, like, you know. But it was just something about her, like something about her. I don't know if it was like, this was even before I found out that she actually was like a lesbian, you know. But like, it was
the way she says it, bro.
And so, working at
the job, I cannot believe like she was a lesbian. Like, before I even knew she was a fucking lesbian, like I just knew I had to go. You know, I had to go talk to her. Okay, something was wrong.
From that day, and I want to say I worked with her maybe one more time, and I never seen her again. It's like our days were just completely switched. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm thinking like, well, you know, Lord, if I'm supposed to share my testimony with her, like, am I ever gonna have the opportunity to like see her again?
Okay.
So
I got something that I want to say, but
I really didn't say that.
I'm not gonna say it right now.
I think I left.
I hope y'all can hear this because she's very soft spoken.
January, yeah, the end of January of this year, 2021. So I had put in my 2 weeks.
Okay.
December, and it was like things happened. Like my manager at the time, she lost a family member, so things were kind of like all over the place. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe is it the right time to put in my 2 weeks? I don't know, but you know, the Lord said that I could go. You know, He said that I could go, pray with my manager, and then that'd be the last thing that I do. You know, so in that time, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay for a little while longer. I stayed for maybe 2 more weeks. I think maybe like 2.5 more weeks. I end up staying, and in that time, here goes the girl. Here goes the co-worker
the
that
lesbian
I felt led to talk to.
that had lesbian residue.
With me. You know, somebody had to be out of work for a little bit because they were sick. So here she is. So as soon as I walk into work after clocking in, she's kind of giving me, like communicating with me as far as like what needed to be done, if anything, you know, needed to be done or whatever. And she was like, yeah, like I'm tired. So I'm like, well, maybe I shouldn't try and like force anything on her or whatever. Let me just.
Well, why would you force anything on anybody? That's my thing. And I'm gonna just say that it takes me back to a time where I was working at my job that I got fired from. Okay, I used to work at this job at this call center, like giving medical information and pharmacy benefit information and things like that. And YouTube was the main reason why I got my ass fired. Okay, because I really didn't care about that job after so long. But to make a long story short, there was this chick there, okay, and she was so, you know what I'm saying, religious and so into Christianity and so into her beliefs, right, that, you know, it was fine. If you want to speak to me about God, it's fine. In between calls, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a strong connection with God. It was nothing like her connection, but I have a strong connection with God. So I'm definitely down to talk about God and the great work that he does and just sharing, you know, testimonies and things like that. So, you know, she comes over to me wanting to talk about God and basically saying, you know, yeah, you're gay and blah, 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 and all it is, and just basically try to make me feel like shit, you know what I'm saying, judging me and all of that. And basically to the point, and I guess she felt like she couldn't get through to me because I wasn't seeing things her way. It's totally respectful. I was totally respectful on my end. And, you know, I totally understand where you're coming from. I get what you're saying and all of that. Just trying to drill into me how, you know, me loving another woman was wrong. And I guess she didn't get the reaction that she wanted. And she got so upset, y'all. I'm talking about she was spazzing, cussing me out, yelling at me, okay? This is a coworker of mine, speaking about God to me. Yelling at me, you know what I'm saying? Cursing me out because I couldn't see her things. I mean, see her perspective. I saw her perspective, but because I didn't like say, all right, well, I'm not going to be gay anymore. I definitely understand. I'm going to be converted. I'm going to be delivered. Since I didn't give her what she wanted to hear, she spazzed. Okay. So I don't know if that's what type of God y'all serve. We are not the same. Okay. Because I don't serve that type of God. All right. And I will never be the type to try to condemn somebody for loving anybody. I don't care if you're trans, lesbian, bisexual, queer, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you like dinosaurs. That's your business. Love is love. That's how I feel. And the way that she tried to drill it into me and make me feel like I was the scum of the earth because I choose to love women and be in relationships with women, fucking flabbergasted, y'all. Fucking flabbergasted. And that's the vibe that I get when it comes to a lot of these ex-studs and ex-lesbians. They try to demonize us, bro. You know what I'm saying? So who really needs to be delivered? Let's talk about it.
You know, I don't know. Maybe that was my sign. Like, maybe this just isn't the right time, and the Lord's going to provide another one to me.
If the Lord was really drawing you to talk to this girl in all of these occasions, you just shunned the Lord. Like what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
And that's exactly what he did. So, in that time,
this is interesting,
like,
y'all.
right, you know, and I'm just like, Lord, I pray that I'm able to have an opportunity to speak with her, you know, because again, our schedules just didn't line up. You know, it was kind of like night and day.
But if it was your divine purpose, right, and God was nudging you and giving you the intuition to talk to her, wouldn't you talk to her? You know, I'm just saying.
So, and the opportunity arose, and I was able to share my testimony with her, and she was like blown away, you know, and I got the opportunity to pray with her afterwards, and it was just really, I felt really good.
It was
like,
a positive
like,
experience.
Wow,
Okay, that's good.
It made a way for me to, you know, pray with her and share my testimony with her, you know. So it's like, it's just, you know, like, God is good. But
and I'm gonna just say this, look, if she shared her testimony with this lesbian, and this lesbian felt like, man, I've been hit by the message, and I really want to, you know, change my life. I feel like this would better my life. Kudos to her. You know, I'm not gonna judge that girl either. And we're just going based off of what this woman is telling us, right? None of us were there. But if that is indeed true and she positively benefited from making a change from liking women to, you know, going back to the straight lifestyle, I'm all for it. I'm all for you being genuinely you, being your true self, being the person that you want to be in this life experience. Not what anybody else wants you to be, but who you truly are, okay? Because like I always say, if I was to go tomorrow, put on a dress and marry a man, internally, I would still love women and want to be in relationships with women, meaning that I'm still motherfucking gay, bitch, okay? All this is the marriage certificate saying that I'm married to a man. But internally, all right, I'm a fucking lesbian. I still am full of lesbian residue, bitch, okay? It ain't no way to shake it. So that's just how I feel. But if her testimony helped somebody stop being a lesbian, maybe her being a lesbian wasn't her truth and she really was straight. You helped her live in her truth, okay? So kudos to you if you help somebody come back to who they really are, because that's what it's all about, being happy with who you are, okay? You can choose to love whoever you want to love. Since when was love something to demonize? Since when was loving anyone an issue, a problem? What type of society do we live in to where it's such a huge issue who we choose to share our love with? How can anybody determine that for you? Why would you want anybody to determine that for you? Come on now. Does that really make sense? It doesn't. It really doesn't.
When you first came in here, like, I thought you were gay. And I'm like, yo, I started dying because I'm like...
She's still gay.
Exactly. I knew I wasn't crazy. Like, I know that there's...
I'm just kidding. Look, much love and respect to this girl here who's sharing her story, because it takes balls. Okay, it takes balls to come on here and speak about such a sensitive topic, knowing that you can get hit from all angles and all different perspectives and viewpoints about such a topic. This is a hot topic, okay? So I don't want to bash this girl. I don't want to send any hate or negativity towards her. I just, want her to be happy. As long as she's happy, that's what matters, okay? But anyway.
This residue that's still on me. But
what is this fucking residue, bro?
Because
how? How do you erase lesbian residue? Can she make a video on that?
My deliverance. I'm like, I had a coworker, you give me that vibe, so I wasn't sure, so I wanted to ask, and I'm just like, man, and that's when at a point you are gonna wish, wow, why can't I just be you just as a regular girl, regular girl, maybe. Think of something.
So I'm not a regular girl because I'm a stud? And then on top of that, why do you give a fuck about how anybody views you? That's the first motherfucking problem. Okay?
Something else that comes to mind,
what?
Are you from around here? Why does it always have to be oh, are you gay? But embrace it, because understand that. Yeah, I'm
embracing my motherfucking gayness, and yes, bitch, I'm gay. All right. Who got something to say about it? Because I know who the fuck I am. Point blank, period. And if she knows who she is as a straight woman right now, I congratulate her for delivering herself from what the fuck she was not. Okay? Deliver yourself from what you are not. Not deliver yourself from being a lesbian or a straight person or a bisexual person or a trans person. Deliver yourself from who you are not and become who you are supposed to be and who you always were. All right? Deep down inside, only you know who the fuck you are. And if you're embracing that and you can stand on that, can't nobody tell you about yourself. Can't nobody tell you what's right and what's wrong, because you within your own internal fucking soul and organs, my nigga, knows who you are.
Lord is going to provide other opportunities for you to be able to talk to different people. to be able to share your testimony. You know, the enemy, he tries to get into your head and try to tell you, like, you know, like, oh, well, you know, because people keep coming up to you and saying this, that, and the third, you know, maybe deep down inside, like, you really do want to go back to your old lifestyle, you know, like, just kill all that. Like, you know, understand the enemy is a liar. He's the father of lies. Like, bye. You know, don't even give in.
It sounds like she's fighting her lesbianism, but it's possibly because she hasn't been able to like rid herself of all the lesbian residue that's on her. I don't know, guys, because it sounds like she be second guessing sometimes, and the enemy tries to get into her head. But anyway, guys, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section down below. Like I said, this is a sensitive topic. I know it's gonna be a lot of love in the comments. It's gonna be a lot of hate in the comments too. Probably more hate than love. But I know who I am. I stand on what I believe. So I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about that. Love it or hate it, it's gonna be what it is. And to this young lady who put out this video, if you are living in your truth and you are totally happy with yourself, your relationship, and your new lifestyle, congratulations to you. You have been delivered from being somebody that you're not, okay? And that's a beautiful thing. Now you can be who you truly were meant to be. Now you can be truly who you are. But if you are not being truly who you are and you're just being what you think society or God wants you to be, you might need to rethink things, you know? That's just me, you know, coming from a big sister perspective, letting you know that, look, no matter what you do, you are loved, okay, unconditionally, by the universe, by God. You know, there's nobody condemning you. There's nobody saying, oh, if you still got some lesbian residue, you better get that off, or you're not going to be accepted into the gates of heaven. Okay, it's none of that. It's none of that, all right? The laws that govern this universe want you to act from a place of love, okay? Love conquers all right? So the fact that anybody could condemn somebody else or judge somebody else for the act of loving who they want to love is beyond me, y'all. It really is beyond me. But hey, y'all let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. Let's not get too feisty. I know I'm saying that, but it's still going to get feisty in the comments down below. I know it's going to be a lot of Bible scriptures and all that, you know, in the comments. I respect everybody's views. I may not agree, but I can respect how you feel. You know why? Because none of us are supposed to agree on everything. How boring would the world be if we all liked the color yellow, our favorite food was pizza, we all were gay, or we were all straight? How boring would life be? How boring would the world be if we had a bunch of just us's running the fuck around? How would we ever learn? How would we ever see, you know, things from other people's point of view? How would we even see outside of the little fucking box that society wants to put us in? Come on now. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all so much. Make sure you love yourself. Make sure that you are genuinely being who you are internally, on the inside, you know, because that's really what matters. If you're happy with yourself, it doesn't matter who the fuck you choose to love. Just know that you should never let anybody make you feel bad for loving who you want to love. How crazy does it sound, guys, to judge somebody for loving who the fuck they want to love like it's any of your business? I could see if they were on a killing spree and they were killing who they want to kill, but you're condemning somebody for loving who they want to love. Once again, I ask you, who really needs to be delivered? All right? The person who just wants to go on about their life and love who they want to love, or the person condemning people for loving who they want to love? Come on now. Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post another lit ass video. Make sure that you DM me at the Diamond Life 888. Let me know what I should be reacting to next. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell their Aunt Jababa, tell their Uncle Joey Stillo. I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.